Hey, Dakota.
Hi, honey. Oh, God. Oh, you can use that. It's fine. Excuse
I can
me.
use that.
How's it going?
It's going good. I've been drinking squirt because I'm trying to get
I
a
bet you
belching of
fucking
my own.
have, you little squirt slut.
Ooh, I am.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Give me a squirt, Dad.
Welcome to another episode of Trade, where we are going to answer sex questions from the internet. Now, this is not because we are health professionals, just because between the two of us, we've sucked enough dick to be sex professionals. I
This
know
is true. I
sometimes
think
people
you
wonder.
probably sucked enough dick just this morning to be considered a health professional. Health, sex. Just
I did.
you talk pretty today.
It definitely touched the little dangly thing in the back of my throat.
Good,
Mm.
good, good, good. What do we have on the docket today?
Let's start off today's episode with a controversial doozy of a question. It's is feedback acceptable after sex? And if so, how should you bring it up to your partner?
You mean like constructive criticism or just like critiques? Are you on the main stage of Drag Race? Or are we like powwow in the football team, you know?
I feel like there's no way for it to not feel like you're on the main stage of Drag Race. I would say, as opposed to waiting until the end, give direction during instead of critiques after.
Nice.
You know, like direct them around your body to how to use it, as opposed to enduring through some sex that you don't like that you have to give critiques to anyway.
Because usually, if afterwards you have to critique somebody, there's a good chance you're not gonna play ball again. So it's like,
Yeah.
the moment and be like, hey, to the left a little bit.
Right. Less toothy. You know how many times I have to say use less? Like, what the fuck? Raise my dick.
Yeah, that's why I like to just fuck older men because they can pop their teeth out.
I like to fuck older men because they can pop their wallets out.
Oh, yeah. What were we talking about? Dick sucking. No, constructive criticism. Yeah, I feel like if the person's open to it, but also it's like acting or something. If a person can't take direction or can't take constructive criticism, then maybe they shouldn't be playing that part.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to our next question.
All right. Now that we've gotten the first question out of the way, let's dive fist first into the second question. User Curious Kingster wants to know if we have any advice for a first-time fister. Now, this is a fister and not the fistee. Those are two different sets of advice. So we're just going to deal with the person whose hand is entering the butt.
Right. I've only ever been that person.
Same. I would love to be the other person, but as we said in our last episode, my hole's not in a place to receive such gifts at this moment.
Now, I let one guy who was really hot, he looks like a Tom of Finland ad. I was like, if anybody can do it, you can. And he like got past the third finger, and I was like, no. That's no for me.
Here's some useful information to know if you're going to be a fister. Like there are different rings within the ass, like different chambers that you have to get through. And as you get deeper, it's going to start to curve. There's going to be a lot of pressure on your hand. The whole experience is like that alien birth scene in Men in Black, everything's like gooey and slimy and stuff. And there's going to be a lot of air sounds, gassy, passy, farty, tardy air sounds as it's like, so just be ready for all of that.
Yeah. And like, I've been told not to do a lot of like turny things with the hand.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, give them this one. Get it in there and then hit it like that. They like that. It usually creates like a little bit of a vibration in their top.
Yeah. And cut your nails. Don't like go up in somebody's butt like.
For fuck's sake.
Our last question for this episode is something that may be affecting a lot of couples, especially with how the past year has gone. An anonymous emailer wanted to know how they should approach their long-term partner about an OnlyFans. They have secretly wanted to start one. Apparently, the questioner has been making a lot of money, but wants to be honest with their partner and not do it behind their back anymore. Oh, so he already made one.
It's too late.
Oh, baby.
Right.
That's really too late.
I think you can either be honest and open about it, or you could just like live your damn life and maybe like break up with this person without ever telling them that you had an OnlyFans, because you don't want them to have that card against you in a breakup. Like nobody wants to be slut shamed, so it's best to just be like, find a sex positive partner who's cool with that.
Right. And also be honest with your sex positive partner. Like, why are you out here not telling your partners the full tea, all the tea, nothing but the tea all the time? Like, are you really ready to be partnered? Is the answer to that question.
Yeah. Well, I think that also some people thrive in relationships on, I don't want to say being liars, but let's say people really enjoy being withholding, you know? They want to have a whole separate life. It fuels some kind of blah, 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 whatever that is for you. Then like, liar, lie on. But don't be surprised when you get caught up in your shit.
Withholding. I want to be with
single, but hey, you've got a career on OnlyFans, so cheers to you.
Right? When cheers to OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans yet. I should start an OnlyFans.
You keep saying that.
Because I mean it. But then I don't.
I think you have other ambitions in life to pursue before OnlyFans. But hey.
Yes.
Some of us.
Also, like, I always imagined that if I ever did a porn, it'd be like something magical and like well produced. Like, you know, like, yeah, I don't want to like fuck in a hotel room and like.
Oh, what? You're too good for hotel fucks now?
I want a whole set and a sound stage, and I don't want it to be dressed as pirates, you know?
Pirates.
Yeah. It's my fantasy. Well, that was another exciting episode of Trade. Where can they find you at, Dakota?
Oh, you know, you can find me on Twitter at Dakota Payne XXX, on Instagram at Dakota Payne Official, and eventually I'll have to make a new TikTok and follow their guidelines and not get kicked off. Again. Where can we find you, honey?
But until you make a TikTok, I'm boycotting. In fact, I just like doing it with you. Now it's not fun anymore. Anyway, but you can find me on YouTube and on Instagram at Honey Davenport Official. And you can find me on Twitter at honey_Davenport. But fair warning, it's mostly just pictures of my butt.
What is anybody here for?
Right. Also, if you have a question you'd like to get answered, you can send them into us at tradetvquestions@gmail.com.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in for more and more provocative, thought-provoking, cum-guzzling episodes of Trade.
It's a new fragrance. Trade.
Smells like man pits.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes my pits smell like poppers.
Well, it's one of those you are what you eat scenarios. You're sweating out the toxins that you inhale.
Got you.
Until next time.